Still a decent score, but not a perfect one. Oh, who are these people? Oh, I think I know you guys. Ah, you're so cute. I beg your pardon, are you referring to me? Well, obviously. Oh my god. Aeolia's the Anelace of the group. She's a sucker for adorable people. Or things. That refined and mature aura combined with those large childlike eyes being contrasted by your tiny luscious lips. I can't take this anymore. What the hell am I supposed to do? Like, can I take her home? Can I? Oh no. Your creepy habits keep scaring away the kids whenever you first meet them, Aeolia. We just got back from a job, so I think you should dial it back, okay? Hey, forget about her. You can take me home any day of the week, baby. Yeah, I know, you get a hard pass for me. Poor Randy. The guy kinda deserves it. Trying to flirt with every woman he comes across. Damn, didn't stand a chance, did I? Well, I'm certainly surprised from the stark contrast between your graceful appearance and your vivid personality. Are you two affiliated with the guild? Indeed, and might you all be with the special support section? So you heard of us? Yeah, Michael gave us a heads up already. You know, I'm glad I went upstairs to talk to these girls. You guys are pathetic. How's it feel to get saved by Arios on your first Okay, I hate Lynn now. Doesn't look like we can rely on the police quite yet. You still got a long road ahead. Okay. So much for the good first impression. I'm not surprised that a bunch of hacks work a bunch of hacks. That was awfully rude, wasn't it? Well, keep that in mind. Come here, Tia, I'm gonna make you give me a hug. Status confirmed, she's a formidable enemy. Let's pretend you didn't hear that last part, shall we? Anyway, try to keep the tomfoolery to a minimum. Don't beat yourself up too badly either, cause you got some catching up to do. I get that we don't have the respect, but come on! This is ridiculous, dude. Nice to meet everyone with such a nice introduction. It's like, hey, how's it going? You guys must be those shitty police officers, right? I mean, in a way, it's understandable. I get it, given the current reputation, but come on. So wait, where are we supposed to go right now? Oh, Chief Sergei. Okay. Wait, what does it say? Oh, I didn't notice this. Complete, reported, expired. Okay. Let's go rest up Lloyd a little bit. By the way, Neoluke, anything else I might be potentially missing out on in the prologue that I should know about? Because, like, so far, we've got the back alley, doctor book, and I think 2 of the recipes so far. I believe, like, those were... Or what were the recipes again? I don't remember which one I started with. I think I started with the sandwich. But I got 2 so far, and I think those are the only 2, like, findable. Actually, no, wait, the vanilla one was something you could buy, but we happened to get for free. Because, yeah, like, we'd be turning this entire city upside down if I went searching for any potential missables every time I advance a cutscene. Shouldn't be that bad. Recipes are done? Alright, gotcha. Oh, you're back already. Managed to stop those delinquents? Well, about that. We think the situation might be more complicated than you expected. How so? Explained everything that happened and laid out the facts for Chief Sergei. Interesting. Chief? Alright. I'll leave the case to you then. Wait, what? What do you mean by that exactly? Whether you're willing to, complete the investigation is entirely up to you. You won't be getting information, regarding, Revash out of me. You'll have to dig it out on your own. But that doesn't make any sense. If I told you to stop the investigation, would you follow orders? What? If the Mafia really is involved in this, things are only going to get nastier. As your supervisor, the most logical step is to order you to close the case. Immediately. Now, is that what you want me to do? No. If we give up now, I'm pretty sure we regret it down the road. Randy's right, especially after coming this far. I agree as well. Alright then. I thought I'll be able to rest easy knowing you kids are getting beaten up by the Mafia. So I'll do you a favor and introduce you to a trusty consultant of mine. Consultant? You can come in now. Hand over a business card to Lloyd. Grimwood Law Office? Something about that rings a bell. It's a law office located over on West Street. It's run by a bearded lawyer named Ian. Oh, near the bakery, right? I definitely ran across him a couple times when I used to live in the area. I've heard of him too. Mr. Grimwood provides consulting services to corporations and other businesses, right? He also frequently offers legal consultations to ordinary citizens, I think. Spot on, Nelly. Because of that box beard and build, he looks like a genuine bear. People often refer to him as Grizzly Grim. He probably has loads of info on the Mafia. Who knows, he might even have new intel that even the CPD doesn't know. Really? That's quite impressive. So what kind of guy is this lawyer? You'll find out when you meet him. I've spoken with him about SSS related matters. He'd at least let you finish explaining why you were there if you tell him you're the special support section. This is a perfect opportunity for a little meet and greet. Understood. We'll check in with him. West Street is just around the corner. Everyone okay with paying this law office a visit? Of course, shall we head out? Head over to the law office on West Street. I've told the lawyer who runs the place about our new division here. You should be willing to lend an ear. Pay attention to what he says. Might have some useful info for you. No pep talk, eh, Chief? No, we don't have any fish for the cat. Alright. By West Street. The Grimwood... Grimwood Law Office. I believe this is the place. Yeah, I've seen the lawyer who runs in the neighborhood before. I had no idea he was well known though. Well then, Mr. Grimwood, I'm sure we'll speak again in the future. Of course. I'll be here anytime you need me. Shouldn't your division try to do something to solve the situation though? Think about the impact this will have on the citizens. Kissing the asses of the populace isn't my job, nor do I intend on it ever being. Is this the deputy director, you piece of shit? Sigurd? wait. Wait. Am I wrong that he looks like Sigurd in from FGO? Wait. Wait a second. Where's my display capture? Huh. Yeah, the glasses, like his face shape, the way he stares and stuff, or like his look and stuff. Yeah. I mean, the hair is obviously different, but just like his facial features overall. Huh. You know what? I'll just call him Sigurd. I don't care what his name is. What's wrong? That's right. You're those pups that Sergei, decided to adopt. Come again? Hold on, that badge. You work in the CPD too? Who I am isn't important to you. I imagine you're here to speak with Ian about something. A word of advice, try not to waste his time. Unlike you useless rookies, he's a busy man. What'd you just say? Okay, this is the evil Sigurd. God damn it. We'll have to kick his ass later. Jeez, what's his problem? He looked like a detective from one of the investigative divisions. His ego is overbearing. Glasses definitely aren't, glasses ain't, definitely ain't a greenhorn, that's for sure. You can tell by the weapon strap to his left hip. Seriously? I didn't even notice. Impressive observation, Randy. I detected it with my sensors. A specialized military-grade handgun, I believe. Yeah, sounds about right. Dang, guys. You two are amazing. Huh. I just managed to scope it out in the corner of my eye. More importantly, shouldn't we head inside and greet the lawyer? Oh, I nearly forgot. I'd feel bad for bothering him if he's as busy as that man said, but let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. Let me mute the mic for one moment. Had to get up and stretch a little bit. Forget something, detective. Oh, pardon me. I mistook you all for someone else. Welcome to the Grimwood Law Office. How can I help you today? Oh, no need to hold back. If you have a question, ask away. Then again, you four look quite young. Do you have questions about loans? Or perhaps you're looking for potential business partners? Come now, ask me anything. No sir, it's nothing like that. This guy's got a lot of energy. So this is the famous Grizzly Grim. I see the rumors are true. Hold on. Now that I've taken a closer look, I can't help but feel as if I've seen you somewhere before, young man. Are you one of the kids that used to live in this neighborhood? Why, you remember me? You're right, I lived in one of the apartment complexes here about 3 years ago. Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Lloyd Bannings. You did live here, yes, that explains why you look so familiar. Wait. Bannings? Then you're Guy Bannings' younger brother. Huh, yeah, I am. You knew my brother then? More than just knew him, never mind. I suppose you're here to discuss something important. Come on in. You can fill me under the details once you take a seat. Oh, what are my manners? I'm Ian Grimwood, lawyer and owner of this law firm. I see. I was wondering when I would meet that special support section Sergei was telling me about. I actually read about you in the most recent issue of the Crossbell Times. You certainly showed diligence and spunk right out of the gate, didn't you? Yeah, well, they sure took some liberties with that article. So, Guy's younger brother is a police officer now, too. Oh, how time flies. I can only assume this is Adios' will. Mr. Grimwood, what sort of relationship did you have with Guy? Well, the same one you and I will have. Guy used to drop by occasionally to share and exchange all sorts of information with me. But as I'm sure you know, he was an incredibly talented detective. I wager he helped me far more than I was able to help him. But please, wait a minute. Lloyd, your older brother's a detective? The hell, man? Why didn't you tell us about him? Sorry guys, I guess it never really crossed my mind. Besides, Guy's not with us anymore. Not with you? He was killed in the line of duty. Hey, Hayato. How you doing? About 3 years ago now. Oh, I'm sorry, Lloyd. That explains why you left Crossbell. My deepest and most sincere condolences. Believe it or not, I've conducted my own investigations into that particular incident. Sadly, any leads that may exist eluded me. I see. This little point's gonna come, like, hitting us in some later chapters. You know that with incidents like these, there's gotta be, like, some wild connections from the past to the future. Like, some chapters down the line. They gotta play it out. You can't just say, oh, my older brother who was a detective was killed in the line of duty. He was also a detective. I was like, wait, a detective? They gotta do something with that. Well, let's just forget about his case for now, and it's not why we're here. Mr. Grimwood, I've already laid out our case to you. If you have any information pertaining to, Revash and his activities, please tell us. Revash, That unsavory group is nothing but bad news. Illegal dealings with both the Empire and the Republic. The selling of stolen goods, mirror laundering, weapon trafficking, operating as the middleman for hiring Jaegers. And that doesn't come close to scratching the surface of their crimes. However, no matter what illegalities they've committed, the fact remains that they are able to take advantage of Crossbell's very unique situation. What do you mean by unique situation? What he means is, while trade and commerce have grown exponentially over the past few years, Crossbell's political foundation has begun to quickly deteriorate, right? Well put. Crossbell and politics are currently in an extremely fragile state. The majority of politicians choose to align themselves with either the Republic or Empire Republic, and are nothing more than greedy, power-hungry leeches. There's even a little bill circulating within the Diet that cracks down on the Mafia, but it won't be approved. Too many Diet members are connected to Revash. Are you serious? Unfortunately, he is. The number of Diet members tied to the Mafia is higher than I want to admit. That is probably the reason why the police can't touch them. Reality truly can be cold and cruel. Does that mean Revash can commit any crime they want with no repercussions? No, it hasn't gotten to that point yet. If they don't control themselves, they would end up angering a majority of Crossbellans and our surrounding nations. Therefore, Revash has been treading a very thin line in order to avoid directly interfering with the citizenry's daily lives. As long as they don't cross that line, the police can't lay a finger on them. You may wonder why they constantly look down on people. Well, that's your answer. This can't be real. Reality ain't so pretty. Behind the city's glamorous facade are shadows hellbent on stirring up trouble. Yes, I'm curious as to how many classified police documents detail these activities. Anyway, that's essentially all I know about Revash. However, I need to mention that the situation with the Mafia has taken a turn. Really? Could you explain? Well, according to the intel the CPD just received, a new faction strong enough to rival Revash has finally surfaced. And I don't doubt that strength. A new faction? Surely it's not the Bracer Guild, right? For all intents and purposes, the Bracer Guild is a positive establishment. This particular one I'm talking about, however, is less so. You see, there is a powerful organization that operates out of the Republic's eastern quarter, and it's already managed to worm its way into Crossbell. How's that possible? You certain of this? Yes, previous rumors on this organization turned out to be true, so I have no reason to be skeptical now. They're called, Heyu? Yeah, they're called Heyu. Just recently, a new commercial unit registered under the name of Heyu Trading opened up for business in the Harbor District. Heyu? Quite the eastern name. This could potentially escalate to a brawl between two mafias. The petty fights we've seen between the street gangs would be nothing compared to the calm before the storm, if you will. So so far neither group has had the audacity to make their struggle public. However, I would be surprised if they weren't already battling each other behind closed doors using a variety of methods. The First Division seems to be keeping a close eye on the whole thing. You don't say. So the man with the glasses who left right when we arrived was... Yes, that was Detective Dudley from the First Division. I'm still calling him Sigurd. Coincidentally, he asked me questions on the same topic. A coincidence indeed. Lloyd, what's wrong? You went all quiet all of a sudden. Let me guess, you noticed something? Yeah, I still need time to sort it out all in my head though. Thank you very much, Mr. Grimwood. Without your help, we wouldn't have been able to find the lead we needed to put this case to bed. That's so. I'm glad I was of assistance. Sergei has always been a tremendous help to me, so from both a personal and moral standpoint, I support your work 100%. If you ever run into any problems, you can always stop by my office and chat with me. So what's the next course of action? Should we go back and sort through all the information we've gathered? Good idea. But before we do that, now is the time to wrap up any unfinished business we have to take care of. Besides, if that's what I'm thinking is the truth behind all these incidents, let's just say we're in for a bumpy ride, alright? I appreciate the modesty, but your face is giving away your confidence. Anyway, let's head back to the SSS building once we've crossed everything off on our bucket list. Sound good? Yes, it does. Let us make haste. I don't think there are any, extra things we should worry about at this point. This guy got a suit from Granny. This guy's like talking all high and mighty about making it into high society. It's like, I got this suit from Granny. Not exactly the thing you want to instill, like, or not the kind of thing you want to show off to, like, try to give off or try to get people to respect you. I mean, as long as it keeps quiet about it, but I mean, it also depends on how well that suit's been maintained. Hmm. Oh, right, this is the mansion. Man, I do like the reflection they got going in here. Damn it! Yeah, no, I don't think anything else has really changed beyond this point. Anything at the police headquarters? Oh, this is new. Oh, yeah. Yes, I'll attempt to gather information in the Republic for the time being. I'll leave the investigation to you, Emma. Understood. I'll rendezvous with Surveillance Team K ASAP. I have nothing to say to a lot of you. Hurry up and make yourself scarce. Do I make myself clear? Wow. Being in the presence of their greatness. God damn it. Live on East Street. Catch these guys making a ruckus. Conducting information survey about local monsters. Officers are supposed to record the information. Oh, cool. So the more I take notes, I can just feed it back here. Then when you supply me information, I can give you a bonus. Oh, cool. Hey, 500 and U material? What the heck is U material? Customize equipment at an orbital factory. Ooh. Okay. How to getting these records organized? Caffeine. Oh my god, he's a coffee addict. Oh no. I'm glad we can send the rookies out into the world without any work. Wow! Okay, I see how it is. So an orbital factory? Also anything in City Hall by any chance? Yeah, no, can't really do much here. Oh, right, wait. Well, for one thing. Mark and Witch of the First Floor Shelves. Huh. Right. Okay, let's go read this, and also go read the Back Alley Doctor book. Alright, so Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest by Sean Arnham, Part 1. Once upon a time, in a certain farming village, there lived a boy named Mark. Mark's father was an adventurer, and whenever he came home, he would tell grand stories of the places he visited. Mark respected his father and retold the other children in the village his father's stories as well. For a child living in a remote village, adventure stories are very charming, and everyone took a liking to Mark's. On one such occasion, Mark began recounting, "Today I want to tell you about the witch that my father met. To the north of Mark's village lies a great forest where a witch is said to dwell." His father told him that he had met this witch deep within the forest. The listening children imagined that the witch, or what the witch looked like, and what magic she would use. Then they began asking Mark questions. Mark faithfully answered each question, each in turn, but one boy suddenly declared, "It's obvious that this story is another lie." There was a boy named Ron who liked big fights. He always looked for faults in Mark's stories. Mark got angry when the credibility of his stories was disputed. "There's no way my father will lie about this. If that's so, then show us the witch. Bring her here," Ron grinned. Mark grabbed hold of Ron. The two began to scuffle, bringing upon them the attention of the adults. While the physical fight was settled, Mark's anger was not. That night, Mark mulled over the words of the reaction from that day, and he made up his mind. He would not stay quiet. He would show Ron. He would show that his beloved father was not a liar. He fetched his torn cloak his father had left behind, put a loaf of bread in his backpack, and rushed out of the house. "I'll find the witch, and bring it here. I'll stun him into silence." Relying on the adventurous spirit he inherited from his father, Mark ran toward the forest in the dead of night. The night was eerie. Every tree rustled as the wind blew. Far in the distance, the sounds of howling monsters could be heard at times. Mark trembled as he continued. As his father's story went, the witch would have a small hut somewhere deep in the forest. No matter how much Mark explored, he saw no signs of any huts. He started the journey bursting with energy, but his pace slowed as he became more tired. Eventually, he found himself lost. "I wonder if the witch even really exists?" Mark's thoughts trailed off as he became more tired and lost. "Is something wrong?" Startled, Mark turned to face the sudden voice. There had been nothing moments ago, but now there stood a black-robed girl. She appeared to be the same age as Mark, yet Mark did not know any kids from his village that looked like her. Who are you?" He thought it was very strange for a girl to be out here this late at night. "I'm Anna. I'm a witch who lives in this forest." "Oh. Well then. That's one way to start it off. And they're like the same age too? Okay. Alright. Back Alley Doctor, Chapter 1. Remiferia, the Principality of the Beautiful North, was famous for its advanced medical care. Hospitals equipped with the latest technology attracted the best of the doctors, the best of the best doctors, and medical technology was developed by the best of the best manufacturers. However, this nation of medical excellence had a shady side. In an area downtown, over-research was slow, and the streets lacked any hospitals the Principality was publicly known for. On the other hand, the suspicious area didn't lack the chill of the unpleasant north. There stood one clinic. At a glance, the 40-year-old building revealed its age, deteriorated, diminished hopes for an ordinary physician. Inside stood the silhouettes of two people. 1 million mira? Shouted the older man hysterically as he noticed more zeros on his bill than expected. Across from him sat a man in his mid-30s, sporting an unkempt beard that complemented his laziness. Few would recognize this massive, muscular figure as a doctor without his filthy white coat. Ah, my bad. An exceptional mistake. The doctor answered in his low voice, added another zero to the sum. Before his eyes, the price jumped tenfold what it was before, to which the old man's face shot impatiently, from impatiently pale to furious red. The dirty swindler! These treatment costs are ridiculous! I refuse to pay this! And indeed, it was far beyond what any doctor established in Remiferi was legally allowed to charge. Watching the furious old man, the doctor couldn't help but laugh. You yourself seem to have earned quite a pretty penny as well. Makes me wonder whether it's all clean. The patient was a corrupt politician, his infamy bolstered by unending rumors of bribery and tax evasion. On this particular day, he had taken three bullets before he was brought here. If the puppy learned of this, his life as a politician would land in a kind of trouble. But this doctor extracted the bullets in secrecy. In short, he had to pay hush money on top of surgery costs. I figured it'd be a decent price for one's life, he threatened, causing the old man to lose his cool. He thrust his concealed over gun into the doctor's back. The doctor continued smiling. Well, actually, there's still one bullet within you. If you were to kill me, I wouldn't be able to remove it for you. He pointed his finger to the old man's stomach. He felt something hard under his skin where he didn't have a surgery scar. The doctor intentionally left the last bullet untouched. The old man felt a dull pain and lowered his gun. So, are we gonna pay now? And with that, the doctor continued the surgery. Flames of anger left the old man's eyes. All that remained was fear. The doctor's name, Glenn. Despite being an exceptionally talented doctor, he is unaffiliated with any of the hospitals in the Principality. He was considered a back alley doctor, treating everyone from politicians to illegal immigrants to murderers who demanded unreasonable prices in return. A couple days later, in his worn-down chair, he gazed absently at the suitcase containing 10 million mira. He looked outside and saw the rain dripping down the window. Such large raindrops were uncommon in the north of Remiferia. No cloud would come in during this weather. When the sound of rainfall suddenly became louder. But pardon me. Glenn spun around as he heard the voice. There was a nurse standing in the hallway of his dilapidated clinic. Who's the nurse? Look, also I know that there's like a whole bunch of other readings in there as well. Yeah. Maybe one day for the hell of it I'll just read through everything. I doubt she'll ever write an article that isn't bombastic. Yeah, even all these guys have had enough of Grace. CPT's, what its face section. Oh my god. I'm pretty worried for what's to come in her article. What's this? AU Trading. Oh, that company, or the Mafia group. Was there anything here that I could have? Oh yeah, I want to see the Fisherman's Guild. Nah, I'm guessing we'd have to go back when we're not busy. Okay, so I think we've pretty much wrapped up most of the stuff we want here. There's a lot of other accessories and stuff I like to buy, but again, we kind of need to look for a new place with better things to farm. So that we can easily get better Sept rates and stuff to start getting more money. Character KO suffered, time to escape 0. S-break use, support cross use. Times retry, technically 0. Ah yeah. Huh. Alright, let's go back here. What's that? A message, maybe? There's a note stuck to the bulletin board. I got some errands to run. Wrap up the case however you see fit. Sergei. He's gone. Who wants to bet that he ran away because the case seemed like a pain in the ass? We can't rule out that possibility. Perhaps, but think about it like this. It's a privilege to be given the chance to solve a case however we like, isn't it? That said, what's our plan? Should we reveal what we know? Yeah, definitely. Let's start the meeting and expect the mark at the table. You know what? I'm gonna be mean here. I'll do this tomorrow. I'm getting a little bit tired and we can kinda kick off tomorrow's session with the investigation stuff. I don't think I'm exactly in the mood for FGO or a Grand Blue session right now. I mean, I know I said that I might consider it earlier, but I think if anything, I'll probably just do my challenge quests and stuff off stream. I know it'd be fun for streaming it and all, definitely. Definitely more fun than your average farming runs, of course. But I'm not really in the mood to do that or to do it on stream. So yeah, I'll do the investigation stuff tomorrow, and we'll pick up from there pretty much. I'll go find someone to host on the way out though.